Our next speaker had a pro-life conversion after performing abortions for many years. Her experience made her a passionate pro-life advocate, and we are so very grateful that she's courageously telling her story and that she's here today to share that story with you. I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Kathi Aultman.
I'm real short. I am just overwhelmed to be here and to be embraced by you. My name is Dr. Kathi Aultman, and I'm a retired OBGYN. I used to do abortions, but by God's grace, I am now pro-life. I used to feel that abortion was a woman's right. This belief was strengthened when I became pregnant and made the decision to have an abortion, a decision I terribly regretted later. Medical students and residents are taught that abortion is a normal part of women's health care. The pro-life view is discouraged. It's difficult for medical students to get into medical schools, and for pro-life students to get into medical schools and residencies, especially OBGYN. Professors can lose their positions if they express pro-life opinions. ACOG, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, who should be the most pro-life, are staunchly pro-abortion. All OBGYN residents are required to do abortions unless they opt out because of conscience, but that's discouraged. And we need to protect those conscience rights. I became a doctor to help people, and I was concerned about my patient, the mother, when doing an abortion, but I never even considered what the baby was experiencing. If it was wanted, it was a baby. If it wasn't, it was a fetus. The only time I had any qualms about doing abortions was during my neonatal rotation, where I was trying to save babies the same gestational age as those I was aborting. After the birth of my daughter, however, I finally made the connection between fetus and baby and could no longer do abortions. The fact that the baby was unwanted was no longer reason enough for me to kill it. Unfortunately, I still felt that abortion was a woman's right, and I continued to refer for abortion. I believed the lie that if a young girl had a baby out of wedlock, it would ruin her life. That view changed as I noticed that those who kept their babies did well, in contrast to those who were dealing with the physical and psychological consequences of abortion. My perspective was challenged as I watched children in my church who were almost aborted grow up. Ultimately, caring friends gave me information that brought me to a pro-life position. Language is important. It's much easier to accept terminating a pregnancy than it is to killing a baby. A pregnancy is not a person. It's the medical condition of the mother. Help people see that what's in the womb is a person with their own unique characteristics and potential, not just a blob of tissue. A woman cannot kill her child and remain unscathed. There are millions of women in the United States who have had abortions. Some of you are here. They're hurting and need your help and compassion. They need to know that God wants to heal and restore them. Thank you for protecting those who cannot protect themselves, those who wouldn't have a chance to live if you did nothing. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you for your courage, Dr. Aultman. We're so grateful for your testimony.